think I'm ready to ride.
Hey guys, what's up? Bryan here. Thanks for tuning in today. So, winter's coming. Like I said last week, it's getting cold. Today was actually decent. Today was about 65, 70 degrees. We were actually able to get the bike out and get one last ride in for the end of the year. But other than that, my riding season's over and it's time to winterize the bike and put it up for the year. The last few days have actually been really cold. It's been like 40 degrees, 30 degrees, really windy, rainy, just plain miserable. And then next week is actually, more of the same. They're calling for more rain, more cold, and unfortunately, I think that's kind of the way it's getting ready to be. So I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys just a really quick video and show you my actual process of winterizing the bike. So stick around. So, like I said, it's cold. Today was actually nice. It's actually still nice out there. It's probably about 60 degrees. But tomorrow, I think the high is going to be 50. And then after that, it gets even lower, into the 40s and raining. And unfortunately, the bike is ready to go up. I've got a few mods already purchased that I plan on sticking on, pretty quick. So I want to get this winter mod series going for you guys and let you guys see, some of the things that I have planned. So, I'm kind of eager to actually get the bike up, and I've got one big one that I planned for this winter that, I'm kind of keeping from everybody. So we'll see how that comes out, It may end up just blowing up in my face and I do nothing. And if that's the case, hey, at least you guys didn't know anything about it, and then, nobody's disappointed. So we'll see how it goes. Now, like I said, today we're actually going to be winterizing the bike, and I wanted to show you guys just a really quick process and the actual steps I go and take whenever I'm going to winterize a bike. Now, this isn't necessarily just specifically for the Warrior. If you're riding a Harley, you're riding a Honda, whatever it is, it's all going to be the same exact steps. It's a really quick, easy process. You can do it in 30, 40 minutes and put the bike up, done, set for the winter, and you're good to go. Now, everything that I talk about today, from the fuel stabilizer to the battery tender to anything, I will leave links down below. So if you're looking for any of that, you can go ahead and check those out. Now, the very first thing that I personally like to do, especially with the Warrior, is start off with an empty tank. Now, we've got that reserve tank, so when you start off with an empty tank, you actually still have a few miles that you can ride before you actually run out of gas. So once that light comes on, I'll go ahead, run to the store really quick, and I'll grab some fuel stabilizer. Now, me personally, I like to use Sta-bil, but you could use whatever brand that you prefer yourself. And I'll go ahead and add that to the empty tank, and then I'll go ahead and ride to the gas station and fill the tank up after that. Now, from there, me personally, I ride it up the street to my car wash. They've got a nice hand dryer. It works out perfect for me. I know a lot of people like to stay away from using high pressure hoses. If you actually, know what you're doing, do it right, keep far from it, don't, get up on it or anything like that. Most of the time, you're going to end up okay. A lot of people prefer just to hand wash it. If you prefer to do that yourself, that's fine as well. But the main thing is, go ahead, you're going to want to wash it and then wax it so that it's nice and clean. Now, after I wash it, I usually drive it around for just a few more minutes to kind of make sure that that fuel stabilizer actually works its way into the lines and into the tanks and anything else. And then I'll ride back home and get ready to actually start putting it up. Now, once I get home, I go ahead and take the chance to change the oil. Now, a lot of people prefer to wait until the beginning of the next riding season to change it, but personally, I like to do it at the end, and it's just whatever you prefer to do yourself, whatever works for you. But when I get home, I've already got the bike warmed up, I pull it into the garage, I change the oil, and I'm set. And that's just one less step for the next riding season to get started. Now, once I pull the bike into the garage, I put it on some cardboard or some carpet or something like that to kind of keep the wheels from the concrete. Now, as it sits on this cardboard through the winter, that actually allows me to see if any oil is leaking from my oil change or just from any other wear and tear throughout the year. Now, from there, I go ahead and jack it up just a little bit. You don't want to necessarily jack it all the way up off of the ground, but just enough to kind of relieve a little bit of the tension on that suspension. Now, from there, I go ahead and remove my battery and hook it up to a battery tender. Now, you want to make sure that you get one with an auto shut-off so that it doesn't just fry your battery out. Now, one of the last steps that I like to do is go ahead and take some WD-40 and coat anything that I'm worried about rusting out or animals getting into or anything like that. Now, WD-40 is not going to hurt anything. It's going to clean up really easy, and it's a great inhibitor for rust. And also, as an added benefit, animals don't really like it that much. So you can go ahead and take it, spray it on a rag or paper towel or something like that. Put it into your exhaust end or any other openings that you're worried about animals, rodents, or anything like that getting into. And that should keep them out as well. Now the very last thing that I like to do is go ahead and take it and just cover it up. Whether you're using a sheet or an actual cover for the bike, it'll end up helping to keep dust off of it so that next year when you pull it out, everything is set and good to go. Now guys, thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate you being here. Hopefully this video was able to walk you through the process of getting that bike winterized so that when it comes around to riding season next year, you're set and ready to go. Be sure to like and share this video. And if you're not subscribed, scroll down, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, get notified to all my new videos as soon as they come out. Now next week, I'm actually going to be opening up a few gifts, showing you guys those, and talking about some of the things that I have planned for this winter. So be sure to watch for that. Guys, other than that, we'll see you next time.